Test. You read me loud and clear, yeah? Okay, so I. Oh, okay, I started on time. Okay, but before I start, I'm gonna have to go through, I guess, the basics of, playing Blue Archive. Yeah, I mean, I do want to get with the, you know, farming, but I don't even know. I mean, I have characters, some girls pinned for, to be properly geared and whatnot, but like, yeah, I don't remember them all off the top of my head. I want to watch Harka. Yeah, she needs more hit pads. Yosh, hey, get out of the way. Yosh, yes, 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 yes. Okay, so to start off, like I said, I think I should go over the basics. For people who just tune in. Of course, wait. No. Let's start. I suppose I should start with. Uh, okay, he is level 1. Perfect. Okay, so to start off, when you pull for students, they come in rarity 3, 4, 3, 1, 2, and 3. 3 being the rarest. In order to raise their rarity and unlock skills, specifically they unlock at what level 3 was it? Yeah, star 3. I'm pretty sure that. Okay, 1 stars. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I don't have any 1 stars anymore. So 1 stars have to go through have to be you have to reach rank 3 in order to unlock all their in all their blah to activate all their passive skills, like so, as you can see here. In order to get those, in order to unlock the skill ranks, you need copies, LFs basically. You gain LFs from either, as seen here, through lessons or the Ligma shop, which you have to spend LFs, right? LFs, which are the general use Ligma. Wait, no, a Ligma to spend into LFs. Yes, the other way around. My bad. So once you reach rank 5, once you reach rank 5, where is it? Once you reach rank 5, you unlock this instead. Their personal weapons, which also require more. Yes, requires more LFs. That being said, it does provide a significant boost, like so. Hmm. Mm, and all students have different buffs, so buffs on their weapons, I mean, that increase, well, any skill really. There's no predetermined skill to be enhanced. I mean, what am I saying? Yeah, I can. What I mean is, it improves any one of these 3 skills. Are there any that increase their active skills? Okay, that's the. Anyway, that's in regards to their rarity. Now, on to basic stats. First of all, there are their oh, levels. You have to spend what's it called? No. You have to spend these. Yes, they're maxed. No. You have to spend those. What's it called? Yeah, these stuff. Yeah, they don't even have names. They just exist in my head, you know. Where are they? Ah, activity reports. That's what they're called. You have to spend lots of activity reports in order to, well, raise your levels. They do gain exp from just running missions, but who even does that? Because you gain like, I think it's proportional to the amount of energy spent, which is abysmal, honestly, to how much they actually need to level up. Yeah, I don't even know why that's included in the first place. Put it in perspective, this is level 2, and yeah, it just takes a shit ton to get into what, 85? Yes, 85. I maxed Haruka like the day before because I couldn't wait. I maxed Haruka with like 66 of the purple ones and a lot of the others as well. So, and the purple ones are really hard to get. Sure, you can get them from. Ah, wait. I shouldn't sidetrack. So that's level. And in order to max their skills, you need to have this. Tech notes. Tech notes that have 4 rarities, like the activity reports, as well as Blu-rays instead of tech notes. In my head, tech notes and Blu-rays are okay. They're not the same. Okay, they're not the same. Blu-rays are exclusively for active skills, the X skills. Tech notes, on the other hand, are for the passive, the other 3 skills. All of them, however, require these. Each student have each students have different requirements. I mean, these are what are they called? Artifacts? Yeah, artifacts. Each student requires different artifacts, which is a huge pain in the ass. Where this one? Yeah, this is just an example. These are all the silver artifacts, or white, white. Yeah, let's go with white because they, like I said earlier, they all the activity reports, the relics, oh, sorry, artifacts, Blu-rays, and tech notes have 4 tiers of rarity: white, blue, yellow, or gold, whichever you want, and purple. I have these selection tickets. I don't even remember where from, honestly. The selection tickets are usually in events, but even then it's kind of rare. We just passed the anniversary, which actually had, no, not just anniversary. The finale, right? The finale had quite a lot of choice tickets for sale with bought with event currency. Yeah, those don't happen often. So if you see them in event shops, take them. But that's beside the point. Where was I going? So raise the students' levels, which require activity reports. Raise their skills with tech notes, Blu-rays, and artifacts. Rarity, they're elephs, which you draw from, well, drawing duplicates or using the enigmas to redeem at the shop to exchange for the elephs. Yes. And then there's what I want to farm today, their equipment, which is found in, let's see, yeah, pretty much the normal stages. Ah, right, I forgot the, what's it called? Elephs. They can be found in the hard mode stages. However, yeah, it's there's way too many students compared to stages, so not all students are available at the hard stages. Not to mention some of the better students, some of the better free to play students that you can farm from hard stages are towards the end, which would require that you already have, girls that are properly geared that can tackle the stages. Yeah, hard before the horse. Mm, equipment, they don't all equip the same equipment. As you can see here, Tsurugi uses gloves, while Nero uses a helmet. But generally, first slot is offense, second slot is HP, third is support. And the fourth slot is their unique item that is obtainable once you reach the relationship level 20 and 25. How you raise their relationship level is by, well, tapping on them on the cafe or dragging gifts to them on the while they're present at the cafe. Mm, as well as running lessons with them at the what's it called? Yeah, running lessons with them at the academies. Here, have I already? Yes, I did. I'm not gonna elaborate on the what's it called cafes, how to improve the cafes. I'm not gonna elaborate on the lessons either. Yeah, that's no, sorry. I'm going to focus on the improving of the students in general. Yeah. So levels with activity reports, tech notes, Blu-rays, artifacts for the skills, LFs for rarity. There are also these to improve their weapon, but honestly, it's really slow. Hmm, not to mention, it takes a hell of a lot of LFs to even unlock. Yeah, I'm not gonna talk about those. I mean, if you are really into the, if they're your waifu, then just max it, like I did with Naru. I really should give the same treatment to Haruka. Yeah, as you can see, I kind of maxed out Naru, except for her gear, because honestly, she's great single target, great boss killer. However, Mika just performs better. Mika, she because purely because of her HP scaling active skill, it's just ridiculous damage. X. That being said, each student has their strengths and weaknesses. While I did say that Mika has superior damage, her active skill has a 6 cost compared to Naru's 2. In other words, Naru can cycle the active skills much faster. Can help cycle the active skills much faster. That being said, and when raising the students, you should take into consideration first and foremost what you need for your team. In my opinion, offense is okay for story mode. Offense, yes, offense, because once you mow down the enemies, you don't need a tank, do you? However, for content like raid and events, sometimes you absolutely need a tank. In particular, which honestly I do like, Hieronymus. Hieronymus. That's what it's called, right? Hyro is what. Yeah, the typical name, the typical The typical term referred people use to refer to Hieronymus, or well, is Hyro. So yeah, I kind of just threw their whole full name, full proper name out the window. In Hyro, you need heals, and compared to attackers, healers are in short supply. So if you're just starting out and you need a healer, and healer's banners up, yeah, it's not, you can pull from that. Mm, Power creep wise, I don't think it's that bad honestly, because while some students play the same role, healer, they heal in different manners. For example, where is she? Let's go back. For example, where's Coconut? Ah, for Coconut, she has a passive heal. So honestly, you shouldn't really. Hey, come on, load. She has a passive heal that requires 100 crits from the entire team. It's not bad. It's support, but yeah, her primary heals, in my opinion, is her active skill. It's 2 cost. There's also her sub skill, which also heals, but like I said, it her sub skill depends on the number of stamps which you can gain from the basic skill as well as her active skill. But it's 5. It's kind of, it'll take a long time to actually activate. So I wouldn't really rely on her passive healing. Comparatively, let's see what other healing. Okay, for that case, Coconut is a striker healer, and there aren't many striker healers. Uh, the first healer I believe released was striker healer was Koharu, but her only heal is an AoE grenade that also does damage. Yeah, because I got her late, she's not really raised all that. And if you look up guides and whatnot, you'll notice that people tend to focus on skills. I mean, prioritize certain skills for certain archetypes of characters. For example, Karu, you really don't need her attack up if she's not a damage dealer. None of her skills emphasize that she does damage. Yeah. So honestly, you most people will probably max out a basic and sub skill and basically leave this at 7. Because yeah, she's not going to be doing much damage. I mean, sure, her X skill does damage, but multipliers aren't that great. I mean, comparing this to Mika, okay, Mika is kind of a. Okay, let's compare. How about we compare? Okay, this is an AoE, right? How's about we compare it to another AoE, circular AoE? Where is she? Ah, Shiroko. I know her basic skill is also 8. As you can see, Shiriko's active skill already does over 400% attack damage compared to what Koharu's 300. And Koharu's active skill is already at level 4 compared to my Shiriko's level 1 active skill. So yeah, Koharu is more healer than damage dealer. I wouldn't build her for attack. And speaking of building for attack, I read somewhere that because she's not a damage dealer, she doesn't really need to improve on her offensive gear and should emphasize instead on her support gear, healing. Yes, for healing. That being said, I'm not a min maxer. I'm not a min maxer. So, what I do is max. I max girls I like, okay? Okay? I'm a waifu player. See? I maxed Haruka. Okay? Okay, her gear is maxed, but not her skills. I haven't. Let's see. Yeah, I don't. I just don't have the tech notes and whatnot because for the major academies, let's see, it was on major academies for the major academies here: Gehenna, Millennium, and Trinity. Those are the students. Sorry, those are the academies that have the most students. In other words, their tech notes and whatnot are in higher demand. So you need to be picky with who you spend those notes and Blu-rays on, as opposed to Arius. Arius doesn't even, Arius isn't even listed. Arius being, let's see, I have Sari. Where is she? Yeah, I don't think she's even raised. Wait, no, I did. I remember using her. Yeah, okay. Sari is an Arius student. Arius Satellite School. So her tech notes, whatnot. Arius has only what, 5 students? 5? Atsuko, Ari. Can't remember the other names. Kiori, yes. Let's see the other striker. Ah, Misaki. So that's what, 4? 5. 5 Arius students. As opposed to Gehenna's, I don't know how many there are. Yeah, just just looking at the amount of Trinity students. 1, 2 rows. No, 2 rows. As opposed to Arius, where's Arius? Yeah, there's only 2 Arius strikers. Yeah, so Gehenna, Millennium, and Trinity. Your tech notes are in high demand, so you need to be very careful with who you spend them on. That being said, today I want to farm gear for specific students like Akamo. Sure, I maxed out her hat, but her support skill, which increases her crit, is still tier 3. Goodness gracious. Oh, wait, no, I should focus on my arena girls. Arena girls. Didn't I already max them? No. Yeah, wife. Okay, I said earlier for in regards to tech notes that you have to get them through lessons, right? Or choice tickets from events. You can also do crafting. However, these are supremely random and you will have enough to do them every day. This at least one of these is given on during the dailies. However, these 5 nodes are completely random, and you may not even have tech notes listed. It's there, but there are also categories for example artifacts, which aren't listed, as you can see here. And there are also option nodes for furniture or glyphs. But even if it's shiny, if you don't need them, you don't need them. So focus more on what you plan to build immediately. That one, this crafting is random. This, on the other hand, is directed. Can choose stuff. Problem is, it requires that you either sacrifice nodes that you already have it access. For example, Abidos, BGMs, they don't have many students, don't have many unique students, but they do have seasonal, have the students in seasonal versions. So yeah, there's that. This can be gotten from the shop, I believe, right? Where did I get this? I'm pretty sure you can get it from the shop. So? Oh, no, no. Hmm. Yeah, so for that was for tech notes. If you want to, I suppose I should also go through the shop. Yeah, there are lots of tabs. In particular, okay, so I'm gonna focus again on raising the girls. You can spend credits here, but it's friggin' expensive. 500, half a million for this. Uh, yeah, no, it's that's really excessively expensive. I would recommend these four at the very least, because artifacts are always in demand. And this is where you exchange a ligma. Mm, yeah, as long as you just, even if you're free to play, you'll eventually amass quite a horde of a ligma. Then you can spend it on your favorite students, I guess. I really should. For example, my Haruka. Her weapon still needs maxing, even if I maxed out her rarity. This, on the other hand, I wouldn't bother. No. Okay, Total Assault and Tactical Challenge. They are the cycling events, periodic and cycling, as well. Yeah, Total Assault, Tactical Challenge, and Joint Firing Drill. Have I done today's Joint Firing Drill? I have not. Hmm. No, I have not. Okay, so Joint Firing Drill, Total Assault. They cycle through different categories, types. That's the word I'm going for. Yeah, anyways, the cycle between types reach, and they each emphasize different units. So yeah, you're gonna have to raise quite a lot of girls if you wanna compete in ranking for this stuff. Yeah. Where is the ranking? Overall ranking. In any case, I'm not the I'm not too keen on ranking stuff. I am okay with the just the regular events, like from the Pretty Showdown and whatnot. Hmm. Those PVE events instead of technically the other one is PvP, but the PVE without ranking type events. Yeah. That being said, the total assaults are fun. Hmm. That being said, I haven't figured out Hod like I said before. Yeah, because I don't have any CC students properly raised. Hmm. Okay, so anyway, I think I should. I've jabbered on long enough for basic basic blue archive knowledge, right? Okay, so let's get on with farming. So let's see what we have pinned. What I want is to raise. Okay, so who I pinned are the eminently useful students. Like I said earlier, you're gonna want specific archetypes of students: healers, attackers, AoE damage dealers, as well as single target dealers, debuffers, buffers. Yeah, you should. Mm, oh, and basic and also tanks. Yeah, for starters, and I mean absolute starters, new account starters. Tank, damage dealer, maybe healer if your tank isn't enough. But yeah, in my opinion, for regular content, like just regular progress, damage dealer and tank, as much damage as possible. That way, like I said, if the enemy's dead, you don't need to heal. Hmm. And oh, there are also students uh, that reposition, which are actually pretty damn hard to get. They're really rare. For example, Yuka. She's the one of the better reposition units. Some early reposition units require Yuka. Fuka, sorry. Moves for allies within a circle to that designated location. In Blue Archive, you can't control the student's location all that much, honestly. So units that can reposition students on the go, as you command, are not exactly in high demand, but in specific content like Shiro and Kuro raid, in the Shiro and Kuro raid that have particular AoEs, you're gonna want to reposition students. That being said, not all of them are great at repositioning. For example, Fuka here, while it does say was designated location, it does have range. It's honestly kind of small compared to Track Yuka. Track Yuka's reposition range is really big. Hmm. So when you're building students, find out what you need. Find out what archetype of student you need: damage dealer, tank, healer, buffer, debuffer. So right now, after playing, how long have I played? Can't actually check, can't I? For you? Eh, I don't know how long I've played. In any case, I've played long enough that I have covered basically all my bases. Yeah, I have loads of damage dealers for each attack type: piercing, explosive, and mystic. Damage dealers, and defense breakers. Defense breakers are also kind of rare, especially since you need one. You not it's not a need, but you want you at least want one defense breaker for each attack type. For example, what I have at the top here, Maki and Azusa. Maki is a defense breaker for the piercing type, while Azusa is the defense breaker for my explosive type. Do I have a blue defense breaker? Yes, I do. However, she's my first blue defense breaker was. Where is she? Where is she? Is she not pinned? Bunny Asuna. Where is she? Eh. Okay, so I'm just gonna focus on raising my pinned students. These are basically the girls I'm most likely to use even in raid and PVE content. Levels are easy, but not the gear. It's a pain in the ass. Oh. I do need to increase DOT students though. The current joint fire exercise, requires that you utilize DOT students to deal additional damage. That being said, I don't have many properly raised. Yeah, as you can see, Hibiki's DOT is long. It's 120 seconds. Shit, but it costs it costs an arm and a leg. Yeah, great for long raids, but yeah, for example, for the current joint fire exercise, it's not that great. Mm, who do I raise? Megu, I already maxed. Haruka is also maxed. Okay, okay. Hanae, she's support T7. Okay, watches. I'm pretty sure I need more watches. Yeah, I need a lot of watches. I need watches. Yeah, I need watches. Holy shit. Hmm. You can also, as you can see here, farm the Blu-rays and tech notes in normal stage, but it's rare. I wouldn't bother. Don't waste your time. You're better off doing the focusing on lessons or bounties. Bounties, they provide sources of Blu-rays, tech notes, as well as artifacts. But you have a limited round. You have a limited amount per day. It's a pain in the ass and slow as heck, and it's random. So yeah, that's why I said for the in particular those three academies, students of those academies, you're gonna want to pick who you want to raise first. Otherwise, focus. Okay, so where was I going? Right, watches. I need watches. Mm, you could go through the menu. Can go through the menu. Go by a level up, regular here, then tap here. Then it will show you all the listed a list of locations where you can farm it, including whether you have them available just from redeeming tickets. But the thing is, it doesn't list. I wish you could tap here and then go, but it doesn't let you. And while it doesn't say so, sometimes in pretty sure it's also available at even later missions. It says here up to what, 4? Stage 4? World 4. Let's call it World 4. It also drops from the later stages, just not listed. I mean, it'd be a huge list, you know, to list all the tiers and all different categories of equipment. Hmm. Okay, so let's farm. Okay, in particular I want healing. So healing is necklace, and offense is the watch. Watch and necklace. Yeah, that's a good combination. And thank goodness for the sweep. Honestly, it's yeah. Because okay, I used to play other games, in particular one of them, like for a real yeah, I played it for a really long time, like at least years. Holy shit. The thing is, the farming for that game was Well, sure, it was auto, but it wasn't instant complete like Blue Archive. So I had to turn the game on, get the auto running, and then my phone be just sitting there on my desk, you know, running auto. And I used my phone for other things, so I couldn't exactly play as much as I want. Yeah, I use my damn phone for reading. Why was I here? Right, I wanted energy. Let's see. Wait, no. Where is it? There we go. 23. Hmm. Or does it? I've never really paid attention to where equipment drops, aside from this menu. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure like as you can see here, T1 no T1 is basically on upgraded gear. T3 two nah, T2 and T3 aren't available at the end stages, I think, because I've been having to redeem them from the shop. Okay, what I mean by redeem them at the shop is that once you're at max level, whoops, once you're at max level, you gain expert permits. Expert permits. It's 1-to-1 per energy used. Yeah. And what you can do with them is redeem Ellis for limited time students that don't get added to the regular drawing pool, like the ones listed here, as well as spend exchanging expert permits for generic ligma, a lot of the purple activity reports, and a lot of cash. As well as you can see here, a lot of choice tickets for the equipment. That being said, T6 40 is one full set, but it costs 1600 expert permits. That is to say, 1600 energy. You don't get a lot. You don't get a lot of energy per day. That would be like 2 days worth of energy for one batch. Yes, one batch of T6 gear for one student. Okay, what I'm short on earlier. Well, let me check out. Let me check out my. Can I list gear? Okay, not Ellis, not coins, not gifts, not collectibles, not consumables. Rarity? No, there's no rarity. Where are the watch blueprints? Really? Collectible or consumable? Aww. Yes, from Haruka. I will treasure this. It doesn't list? What is this? The heck? I didn't know I got this. The credit card that was among Frenepati's possessions. It's burnt so badly that it's almost unrecognizable and looks like it's about to crumble. So treat it carefully. You can use this card to obtain pyroxenes, but once you can? I did not know that. I am sorry. I'm not sorry at all. Okay. I did not know that. I should have kept it. Oops. Okay, so who was I gonna raise? Okay, so my waifus, in particular Neru, Haruka, and Megu, all have max gear already, right? No, 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 no. I did not max Neru. I did not max. I don't. Tongue, please. And I was getting what? Watches, wasn't I? Why was I? Ah, it was Shun. Wait, there are also units that increase cost regen or just gives it up front at the start of the battle, which is great for PvP. Like Shun here. Ridiculous 3.8 right off the bat. Okay, let's see. Yeah, T2, huh? On. I'm actually short. Short on T2, T3, and T6. 20, 25, and 40. Can I redeem those? Not nearly enough. One kind of annoying thing for me is that whenever I redeem these, it's in a set amount that usually exceeds what I need. Okay, it was what, 20? Then one for this, and one for this. As you can see, I have 30 already, but I need 40, and I have to buy a whole 40 set. Let's see, this one, watches, and when you choose which blueprint to make copies of, be careful. I have unwittingly redeemed something I really don't need. Sometimes, and I had to go back to the shop and buy more choice tickets. Yeah, that was a pain. This one was what, 25? Oh yeah, almost, almost. I just went straight to choosing the number first. And this one, it was watches. Oops. Can't type in too. Not that I ever want to type in. Have you ever tried typing site on your smartphone sideways? There are keyboards that some OSs that separate the keyboards to the side. No, it splits the keyboard to the side so it's easier for your thumbs to reach. But yeah, no, okay. In the first place, I don't even like using a touchscreen keypad because I yeah I kind of want to be able to see what I'm typing. Oh, what? It's not. Or am I short on? Ah, okay. 25 more T2s. Have those? Five more. Damn it. I gotta buy another set. I mean, I could farm them, but yeah, I have all the expert permits. Yeah, the lower tier choice permits. Choice permit? No, choice tickets. Sorry. A lot cheaper to get, but yeah, you can. Oh, shit. That was the hat, not the. Yeah. See what I mean? I just said it earlier. You gotta be careful when you're choosing what blueprint you want to get. Otherwise, you're gonna buy something you don't need. Redeem something you don't need. Who else? Yuka is more of a tank. Midori is really good for the current joint fire exercise because as long as she's paired with Moi, she's got an instant DOT on her active skill, and it costs 3 only. Really potent. That's fine. I can redeem that. Do I want to redeem that though? I just redeemed one T640. For Momoy, do I want to? She's really good though. Yeah. See what I mean about farming equipment? There, as you can see. You can't. This is for crafting. I said you could get at least one a day. No, it's 2 a day. We're completing event or regular stages 20 times, as well as 3 card stages. So you get 2 per day. Not counting the weeklies. I'm not too hard up on getting these though, because yeah, I have 300. I don't do a lot. I don't do a lot of crafting, even though I should. It's just a pain. Okay, so that was Shun. Yeah, honestly, my waifu equipments are not okay, but I do also want to focus on my PvP equipment though. Oh, Yuri's okay. Focus on Naru? Let's focus on Naru. Now, Naru is a weird damage dealer in that she's on the front line. That being said, her only form of damage mitigation is her evasion. Yeah, it's on off when she's got her rage active. I would have really liked for her enhanced skill to have been her enraged skill to lengthen the duration. 0.3. So it becomes 0.3 times damage increase, so it basically doubles damage when she's enraged for her skill. Yeah, whatever. I'm getting a bit sidetracked. Let's get on with. Oh, okay, cool. So I just need one T6. Oh, I need T7. What is? It's considered an amulet. Okay. T6 amulet. Got it. Amulet, right? It's this one. Hmm. 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 Amulet. Hmm. Oh, that's only what, 4? Yeah, see what I mean? Even with the rate up, drop rates on the stages are random. Yeah. Painful, honestly. And you can only this is for beginners. You cannot sweep unless you 3-star it. Hmm. And the best way to 3-star is to make sure you have the right girls to matching the enemy's defense types. Not just having, tank damage dealer, healer. Yeah. Sometimes it's just not enough damage. Sometimes it's, yeah, the tank is dying too fast. Hmm. Okay, so that's regards to farming equipment. Hmm. Well, continuing off that, in order to farm equipment, you obviously need energy, but there aren't many sources of energy. Best one being cafe, followed by, I guess, the daily energies, and then there's the passive, but it's slow as heck, obviously. So cafe, task, passive, but you can also get them from tactical challenge. All right, tactical challenge tokens are gained from PvP. So what, 100 plus? If you can get under, if you can get in top 100, it's 100 tokens a day, and it's basically 2 energy. Sorry. Uh, you buy out this for what, 45? Then you refresh. Well, okay, once you buy something, then there's a refresh button here down below. It refreshes the shop for what, 10 tokens? Then you can buy the energy again. That's about what, 180? Yeah, 180. You can refresh the shop 3 times a day. Yeah, so that incentivizes that alone incentivizes playing the PvP because it gives you more. If you play the PvP, what? Sorry, tongue, please. If you play the PvP well, you gain more tokens, you gain more energy, then you can gear your girls faster. Hmm. Energy. Right, I want energy. I suppose now's a good time as I need to actually buy energy. I usually just buy energy every day, but like the recent final final chapter, final volume, final volume. There we go. Final volume arc. They had a lot of farming stages that were extremely lucrative. So I am thinking of hoarding my arena tokens until another one of those really great events for farming. But it would also hamper my gradual growth to not redeem it every day. But with the rate up, I don't suppose it's a bad idea to now and farm gear. Yeah. Wait, where's it farming? Ah, right. I was farming Nero or Nero's gear. And see, clearing the stage 18 times. If I had to like wait through and watch the AI clear 18 times, it would take forever. It's what, assuming I can clear it really fast in 1 minute, it's still 18 minutes. 18 minutes I could spend reading, damn it. Let's T6. At I suppose I could. She is an attacker. And I don't mind redeeming the hat. I'll need to farm those though. A badge and get what that is. Amulet. Okay, badge and amulet. Redeem the helmet, D6 helmet. Yeah, I really dislike having to redeem the higher end, higher tier gears. Oops. Wait, not. Because it takes so much. Helmet, right? Helmet. You can tap and hold this part at the least. No, I need 28. 28. Hmm. Thank God for the bulk growth thing. Then you can skip tiers by just as long as you have the blueprints. It's really too bad I can't buy the T7 gear blueprints. Do I want to? Do I want to buy? Let's go challenge. Buy again. Yeah, I could have. Okay, uh, I am redeeming it more than 2 times. Okay, what I mean is, I redeemed it 4 times separately because I'm still stuck in the free to play mindset in that I want that stamina timer to keep going, to not be over the cap, so it keeps running and keeps regenerating. I'm still stingy. Okay. Why is Stream Elements going so buggy? Too too short. Yeah. See what I mean about the drops being random? They're all T7, but look at the amounts. Look at the amounts. 16, 10, and this is 4. Why? I don't understand. Are the drop rates different for? Are they? I didn't reach. Well, I didn't research the specific drop rates. I don't think it varies. Is okay now. Should I should I buy energy with pyroxenes? Hmm. Arguably, when you're starting out, it's okay. But when you're maxed like this, I'm really reluctant. I mean, like I said earlier, I have more or less all my bases covered type wise. It's just the equipment. Equipment ain't that hard to get. Okay, no, it is kind of hard to get, evidently, because as you can see, my Nero has been stalled. She was stalled at T5 for the longest time. Yeah, and some of my less used students aren't that geared well. Maki's still using tier 3. I really should plan, my equipment better, but yeah, I'm not. Yeah, for example, here, should I be spending it on Hoshino? She is a fantastic unit because of this. Increasing. No, not this one. Sorry, this one. Increases cost recovery. Hmm. Increases cost recovery while X skill is active. It's hella strong. It's like having another student pop in to boost the cost regen. Uh, wait, wait, wait. Okay, but in terms of explosive growth, best to increase their skills as opposed to getting better equipment. Don't get me wrong, both are important. But for example, Haruna, Haruna, where is she? Where's Haruna? She's not been. Where is she? Where's Haruna? Fine, I'll put it. Ah, there she is. For Haruna in particular, her cost actually goes down when you max it. Yeah, it's for those kind of cases that really emphasize that this improving skills results in better explosive growth compared to just increasing that the numbers on their equipment. Yeah, it's just hell of expensive. She's a Gehenna student, and I don't have tech notes for her. Damn it! Even though I really should. Yes, Maki is a very good example of concentrating on her fortes. That being said, I just focused on her defense break because there aren't many yellow defense breakers. Even though pretty sure she's a decent attack unit, decent. Just don't have tech notes and whatnot for her. Okay, so hold on. Okay, I must confess, I am procrastinating spending at pyroxenes on energy. I really don't want to. 16,000 is two-thirds of the way. Two-thirds of the way to a guaranteed pull. It's only 120 though. If it was a full bar, full 230, I would consider it worth it. Must resist, must resist. All right, there's also energy from clubs, but that's 10 energy per day, and that's just pathetic. And okay, for clubs, they are basically expanding the students you can use by via support. Honestly, I don't use them mainly because my club is just some random thing that I joined. Pretty much half the. Okay, so my as I said, my club was I just randomly picked, and somehow because of how long I played, I became the club leader. Just because I, it the leadership passes on to the next most active person. Yeah, so that goes to say a lot of how active my club is. Oh, and yeah, I just realized I don't have a lot in the ways of money. Yeah, even if I keep improving my gear, I don't have the money to. Right, I was going to see if I can't. Yeah, it was the projects that was giving a lot of money. 200k per run. Mm, hmm, should I? I'm debating. I'm debating just running for points in order to do the project runs. I've already farmed enough for the most important bits: selection, EXP, and the relics that I'm low on. Yeah, so I can emphasize points. It's just that the rate up is up, and running these, it's kind of wasteful. Okay, I guess I'll end the stream here. I really don't want to. Yeah, I can't I can't shed the free to play mindset. I can't. I'm sorry. I probably would like bring out the adult card if I was pulling for students, but for grinding gear, I just can't. I just can't. I mean, sure, I'm not actually buying pyroxenes, but yeah, free to play for the win. I guess this turned out to be just basic student raising. Yeah, basic student improvement and yeah, basic student improvement. Mm. Okay, so yeah, I guess I'll end the stream here. I'll probably talk a bit more. Yeah, I want to talk about what I want to do the rest of the week. I can't. I need to farm for the chips in Mega Man Battle Network 3. I don't think I've ever fought Serenade before as a kid. Yeah, I don't think I looked up the guides all that often when I was a kid. I I don't think. No, I don't. I didn't look up the guide. I didn't look up guides as a kid. But honestly, like those error codes, yeah, just look them up. If you're going, you have to hunt them in game and then write them down. So yeah, those written down codes can be passed around. Yeah, that's how I see it. I do not see it as cheating. No, no, no. And neither do I think of pay to win as okay. I do. For some pay to win is just cheating, uh, and really scummy on the devs parts. Sometimes Diablo. I saw some news on Diablo's monetization. Just ow. I have played those kind of Diablo Diablo style click hack and slash looters. Torchlight. I played Torchlight 1 and 2. But yeah, Torchlight it was free to play. And there was not an endless mode, but there were randomly generated maps even at the end game. So what is the monetization on Diablo? The most recent Diablo is just yeah, it's corporate. I see a lot of corporate. Okay, I'll just yeah, it's just corporate greed, that kind of pollutes the dev choices in a lot of games these days. Then people just tend turn to what, indie games, and indie games just, yeah, they turn out great because they are free from the greedy hands of those corporate executives who have no clue about game design. It's sad, honestly. In particular, I need to say this, like Dead Space. Like I said, Dead Space is, I need to play the remake, don't I? Yeah, I need to play the remake of Dead Space. I do. Okay, back to the corporate greed nonsense. Dead Space 3. I did play Dead Space 3 reluctantly because, like, what was that weird two-player mode? I mean, the two-player missions. It screams. It screams of, that it was a horror shooter. It's not scary if you're playing with friends. That's what it was in the first installment, first Dead Space. It actually was scary. I have watched videos on what the devs went through for that tentacle pull section when tentacle came out of the wall and pulled Isaac into the hole. It apparently took up a lot of dev time, but it was a great sequence compared to. I don't remember anything from Dead Space 3. What I do remember about Dead Space 3 is that harvesting bot that went on an IRL timer. What? This is a looter shooter. What do you mean I gotta wait in game time? I mean IRL time to get resources. It's a, it's a horror survival shooter. It kind of defeats the point of the survival horror shooter part. If you have you know infinite resources just by waiting and putting down a bot, waiting IRL, getting the resources, and sending it out again. There's no limited resources. So I was saying about the two-player mode, two-player sections. It screams of get your friend to buy it and play it as well. Yeah, yeah. I just felt really disappointed. Dead Space 3. What were they thinking, honestly? Money, obviously. Really sad. What happened to Dead Space 3? I hope they continue with the reimagining of Dead Space 3 and they, at least change the story. Okay, no, the story is okay. It's the design choices, especially for Dead Space 3. It's horrible. It was horrible. I hope they yeet it out the window. Okay, so I must confess I probably won't spend pyroxenes to get energy. My apologies. So tomorrow is okay. Yeah, I can stream tomorrow. Hmm. Tomorrow I will. Okay, tomorrow I'll make a list before stream, a list of missing battleships that I need to get. That being said, hmm, that being said, I realized that some of the chips that are missing because I happen to realize, I mean, I happen to remember that custom style was needed for some of those chips. They won't drop otherwise. So I'm going to have to grind. Yeah, I'm gonna have to grind in order to get out of gut style and back into custom style. Mm, I kind of wanted to go back and go from gut style to team style in order to get the V4s from the operators or the heavy V4s. That being said, I want to fight Serenade, so gonna focus more on the custom. Yeah, I'll focus on getting custom style instead of team style. Team style requires that I use Navi chips though, so it's a pain in the ass. That being said, I do have max regular chip memory, so I can just set a Navi chip as my regular chip in order to emphasize swapping into team style. Not to mention, I already have all the custom style programs, so I don't need to go from level 1 custom style to 3. I can just swap. Yeah, I'll max out gut style, do another 100 and convert to custom. After that, convert to team style. I mean, when I was Austrian farming some time back, I did get the option to swap styles out of custom, what, 2, 3 times? That is to say, 2 or 300 battles in custom style. Yeah. So going from guts to custom then to style, this isn't gonna take long. It's just I'm gonna end stream now and then grind out gut style. Yes. Also, I have got this really annoying lip ulcer. It's usually because I can, tend to forget to drink more water every day. Like healthy lifestyle is secondary to reading and games to me. Anyway, this has been Reed.